Hello, here's another kind of balance workout with a little bit more challenging postures, with a few squats added in, everyone's favourite. Here we go, let's get started. Okay, so first things first, we're going to do our standard squats. So hip width distance with the knees and feet, nice soft knees. Tummy engaged. Remember, with all these exercises, we're keeping engagement through the core, but we're not using any sort of breath pattern. So we just want you to breathe normally, but feel engagement into this core abdominal area. Okay, so standard squat. Remember, we're pressing back through the bottom. Imagine you're sitting back onto that chair, and the arms are going to reach forward up to shoulder height. Okay, so when you're ready, coming down, pressing back through the hips, arms are reaching forward. See how low and deep you can take that squat. And then on the way up, driving through the heels, pressing the legs up, squeezing the bottom on the way up, and we'll go down again. Coming back through the hips, reaching forward with the feet, with the hands, and then pressing back up, nice and tall. Really take that bottom back as far as you can go. Really create some nice deep squats. Build some heat into the glutes. And again. Keep the tummy switched on. Create some work into the abdominals. And we'll do two more. Standing nice and tall, and deep squat. Really send those hips back, squeeze the bottom on the way up. Last one. Standing nice and tall. Okay, so we're going to add onto that movement some balancing work. So we're going to come onto our tiptoes. We're either going to take the arms up to shoulder height, or we're going to take them up and above the head. Remember that alignment through the body. Okay, when you're ready, tummy engaged. We're going to come onto those tiptoes. Arms are going to raise up to shoulder height or above the head. Nice and strong in this movement. Engage the tummy, start to bend the knees. And we're sinking down into that deep squat. Only come down as far as you can, knowing you've got to come up again. Pressing through those tiptoes, lowering the heels, take the arms down and back up. Send the body tall up to the ceiling. Keep that spine nice and tall and aligned as we come down. Bring the body back up straight, lowering the heels. And again. Nice and tall, tummy engaged. Bend those knees. Nice and low. Back up. And lower the arms. Two more. Reaching up. Send that body down. Keep the alignment. Back up. Lower the heels. Last one. Raise those arms up. Send the body down. Press it back up. And lower the heels. Okay, next one we're going to do is our plie squat. So with a plie, it's a ballet term. It's this kind of movement. So what we're going to do is come up onto our tiptoes. So we're going to take the legs out, so bending at the knees, sending the knees wide. As we send the knees wide, we want to make sure that they're coming back and not moving in. So really taking the knee back, so we're pressing to the outside of the knee, coming down, back up to tiptoes, lowering the heels. So we're going to add in an arm movement with that. When you're ready, tummy engage. And really remember position of your pelvis. You don't want to be sticking the bottom out and losing that connection. So heels in together. When you're ready, bringing the hands up onto tiptoes, sending the knees wide. Take them as low as you can comfortably go. Then you've got to press back up, standing tall and lowering down. And again, coming up, tummy engaged. Send those knees wide. Press into the outside of the knee. Watch they don't roll in. Back up and down. I'll do a couple from the side. When you're ready, coming up, knees wide, lowering down, legs up and lower. So you should feel a little bit of work into the thighs. Remember, added bonus, squeeze the bottom on the way up. Nice big squeeze and lower and up again. Take those knees over. Back up to standing and lower down. And again. Knees wide. And two more. Nice and strong through the legs. Squeeze the bottom on the way up. Last one. Nice and low if you can go. Press up and lower the heels down. Fantastic. Okay, so we've done a standing balance where we draw a semicircle with the toes. This time I'm going to try that with a lifted leg. So you really want to think as you do lift the leg, we're not dipping through the side of the waist, we're keeping the hips level, and as you take wide, again, we're not shifting over, and trying to keep that balance through the body. So really working hard there to maintain alignment. So when you're ready, tummy engaged, soft knee in the standing leg, and peeling the toes, sending that pointed leg forward, straight knee if you can, out to the side, back behind, back out to the side, to the front, and lower down. Re-establish the balance, and we'll go again to the other side. Point out in front, out to the side, round to the back, to the side, to the front, and lower the foot. If you find it a bit troublesome balancing, fix your gaze on the horizon, and again to the side, back round, to the side, the front, and lower down. Really check that balance through the body, shoulders are relaxing down away from the ears. Out to the side, behind, and down. Pointing forwards. Out to the side, back, side, front. One more to each side, folks. You're doing well. Keep pointing forwards. Really extending through the leg, pointing the toes. Nice strong standing balance. Tummy engaged. Last one. Pointing forwards. Out to the side. Whoop. Around to the back. Out to the side. Forwards. And down. Good job. Just give your hips a little shake. Okay, so next one we're going to do is our aeroplane balance. So this is quite a tricky one. Again, really want you to think about the balance and equilibrium through the hips. So what we're going to do is strong supportive leg, knees softly bent, We're going to very slowly hinge the body forward into a standing balance. So what we don't want to see is any dipping through the side of the hips. You want to think nice and strong and supported. Strength through the upper body, just taking those arms behind. And then very slowly as we came up into the posture, we're lowering down. So I'll show you this one from the side. So when you're ready, engaging the core, strong into the standing leg, softening, bring the leg up. As it comes behind, you'll start to feel the hips want to shift forward. We allow that hinge through the hips forward. And bring the body down as far as you can comfortably go. Now we need to hold this balance for a couple of seconds. Strong into that standing leg. Slowly bring the body back to straight. Re-establish balance. And we'll go to the other side. I'm going to do this forward because I'm going to bounce into the sofa. So remember, nice strong body. Take the leg back. As your hips start to want to go forward, allow that hinging through. Try and keep those hips square if you can, equally balanced. Bring the body forward, look down to your floor. Nice and strong. Keep soft through the standing knee. Very gently, bringing the body back up, re-establishing balance. Do one more to each side. Standing strong, tummy engaged, leg behind, allow the body to come forward. Try and keep those hips square, equally weighted. Arms come back in line with the leg. Strong into that standing balance. Knees soft, remember. Tummy engaged. Gently coming back through. And one more to the other side. Standing tall, tummy engaged. Leg comes back behind. Allow the body weight to hinge forward. Keep that hip square to the ground. Knee soft. Tummy engaged. Strong standing balance. Feel the work through the standing leg. Challenge yourself. See how much you can create a straight line through the body. Really reach through these fingers. Gently come back up. And re-establish balance. Great stuff. Again, a little shake of the hips. Maybe a few tucks forwards and backwards with the pelvis. Okay, the last two exercises we're going to do is our reverse lunge. This is a great one for your hip flexors, really opening up the front of the hips here. And then we're going to do our curtsy lunge, which is a great one for working into the buttocks. All right, so with our reverse lunge, what we're going to do is take one leg back. We're going to make sure this knee isn't travelling further forward than the toes. And what we want to create is a lovely straight back. And we're taking the weight into this back leg, lowering the knee down to the mat if you can. At the same time, we're going to raise the arms up. And then push through this back leg, standing back up nice and tall. Arms low down. I'm going to try and do this from the side. A little bit of limited space here. Okay, so when you're ready, again, remember that strong core. As we come back, arms come up. We sit down into this side, into that leg. Knee can come down if that's comfortable. It's harder to take it into that kind of a lunge where you're really holding that balance in space. Or you can lower down, whichever's most comfortable. You should feel some work into the hip flexor and into the quad perhaps. Pushing back through. And again, coming down. Really pressing back. keeping nice and tall through the body, shoulders down, back up, pressing the foot back to the start position. And again, arms up and down. So we take the arms up, we're adding a little bit of instability. So you've really got to create a strong, supported balance. Pressing up. I'm going to do one more to each side. Reaching up with the arms, back with the legs, sitting down into this leg, bringing the knee down if you can, or into a standing lunge. Pressing up through the foot. And last one to this side, reaching up, reaching back, sinking down into that leg. Lovely big stretch there. And standing up. Lovely, again, little shake through the legs, release off any tension into the thighs. Okay, so our curtsy lunge is kind of as it sounds. We're taking the leg back behind, sinking down. And again, I'm going to take the arms up if that's comfortable. Back up to centre. And up to the other side. So remember, strong core. So you want to really think about coming diagonally back behind this standing leg. So arms up, back behind. Really taking that leg back into a diagonal, back up to centre, and again cross to the side. Nice and strong and tall through the body. Standing up, and again sinking down and across, taking that leg back behind and diagonal, nice and lifted through the chest, and up again, reaching up, take that leg back, and one more to each side, taking the leg back. Really sitting down into that lunge to centre, and last one. Lovely, and standing nice and tall, finishing off with that perfect Pilates alignment, nice soft knees, pelvis stacked on top of the legs in neutral, rib cage stacked on top of pelvis, shoulders down, and I'll just do a couple of big arm circles, keeping that ribcage stacked on top of the pelvis, knees nice and soft. Nice big breath in as you reach up, breath out to lower the hands, breath in, breath out. And thanks for joining me. Okay, see you next time.